Hi boys and girls, this is Mrs. Alvart. I'm going to talk a little bit about what we're going to do with our lines of symmetry and our shapes now. First, we're going to take a piece of black paper. There's a line in the middle. That's kind of just to show you where the middle of your paper is. I'm going to take a piece of paper. I'm going to fold it in half. Okay, so we've seen a little bit of this already where we folded something in half to make our shape symmetrical. All right, so now I'm going to make a shape. I want to make the body of my bug. We're going to make bugs. And so these are for inspiration over here. So let's say I want to make something like this body. Okay, really we're only going to do half of that. So I am going to go to the middle where I creased my page, where I fold it in half, and I'm going to draw a shape. It can be spiky, it could be organic, that means it just flows. So let's say I want to make something like that. I'm going to make some kind of like little spiky shapes. Okay? Now, I'm going to take this. It's very important that I make that on the fold, okay? We don't want to draw it over here on the open part, okay? We want to draw it on the fold. Now I'm going to take my scissors. I'm going to cut this out. All right, and then I'm going to unfold it. And see now how our shape is bigger, and that could be like the body of our bug. It can go right in the middle here. I'm going to turn it over. I'm going to use my glue stick to put glue around the outside, okay, of my shape. I don't have to put it all over the inside, but I do have to get it kind of on the outside. Then I'm going to close my stick. I'm going to put this down somewhere in the middle of my paper as the body. Okay, so if I want to make a head still, then I'll put it kind of down lower. Okay, so I'm going to put it right around there. All right, now I want to make probably another piece, and I'll look at what kind of head I might like. If I want something like an oval, like one of these, then I'm going to make kind of like, if you make like a half circle or an arch, but I'm going to make it, because I want an oval, I'm going to make it a little longer like that, okay? And again, what I'm going to do is make this part on the fold. So when I open it, it's bigger. It's not just a half circle or an oval, it's a whole oval, okay? I might want to do this in a different color, like I'm going to do this one, but then I'm going to move to another color of construction paper so that I get one of these bright colored bugs that has all kinds of colors in it. So I'm done with this piece now, okay? I'm going to put that on the side. I'm going to open this up. If I want that to be the head up here somewhere, I might put another piece in between to separate the colors. And then I'm going to put some glue on there. I'm going to put this down. All right, so there's his head. Now, there's another way we can make symmetrical pieces that are the same for each side, even if they're not connected. And so here's what I'm going to do for that. I'm going to take my construction paper. I'm going to fold it in half again, but this time I don't have to, like, let's say I want to make two eyes that are the same, okay? I could make a circle right here. See, it's folded in half. If I make a circle here like this and cut out the whole circle, I will then have two circles. I'm not cutting it a half and opening it up. I'm going to cut out the whole circle through the two pieces of paper, okay? So watch what happens. I'm not cutting on the actual line this time. I'm going to cut out, I want a whole circle, and I want two of them, okay? So let's say I cut out like that. Now when I open this up, see how there's two missing? and I have 2 eyes. Okay, so again, I can glue those down, and I'm going to put those, use that center line that's on the paper, like right here, you see the center line, to put those eyes in the same place on either side. So like if I put one eye on this side of the line, right there, I want to put the other one on the other side of the line in about the same spot, kind of like that, okay? So now it's kind of looking like a bug. We can do that same thing by cutting out, legs would be more like rectangles. So I would draw a rectangle, a whole one, like this, or sometimes bugs have legs that bend at the middle, so I did a rectangle and then another rectangle that attached to it. This is still folded in half, right? So I'm not folding on the fold this time because I want 2, not just 1. So I'm going to cut like this, cut to there, cut here, cut again, and I've got 2 legs now, okay? And I can use those, put those again, we want them to be the opposite, on opposite sides, but the same way on either side of that center line, okay? So that would be symmetrical, all right? So now it's your turn. I would like you to cut out 10 different shapes. You might not get finished today, so we'll put those in a baggie and we'll save them for next time to glue the ones down that you don't get to. But otherwise, I'd like you to cut out shapes and then glue along the way. When you are all done, I would like you to put your name on the bottom here. So I'm gonna write Mrs. Elvart. And then I would like you to put these on the counter. And you can keep cutting out shapes or helping friends cut out their shapes, like if they need more. But I want you to stay busy, okay? So when you're done, but make sure there's 10, okay? Make sure you count them right here, 10 different shapes. So this is 1 shape, this is 2 shapes. These count as a shape, and these count as a shape, because we only cut once, right? So those are 4 shapes. I would need 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So I need 6 more shapes, okay? It's a lot, but I know you can do it, okay? Don't worry if you don't finish. We'll keep working next week, okay? Thanks a lot, and ask if you have questions. First ask your friends, and then you can come up and ask me if your friends can't help. Thanks.